Ben Nosedives here, and here's my predictions for Fastlane 2017. So first up we have Sasha Banks versus Nia Jax. It's obviously a rematch from the Raw pre-show, and they've also had a couple matches on Raw as well. I'm not too excited for this match, as we've already seen it a few times already, and it's not going to be too much different from the previous matches, is it really, let's face it. With WrestleMania around the corner, and rumours of there being a fatal four-way for the title, I think this match will either end the draw, or possibly Sasha sneaking a victory by a roll-up or maybe a count-out, simply to keep both women looking strong. And obviously Sasha's lost quite a few times already before, so I'm going to go with a Sasha win by some fluky means. So next up we have Enzo and Cass versus the Club for the tag team titles, and I'm pretty sure everyone is on the same page with this, where the Club should, and they probably are going to retain it. Hopefully that will lead to Enzo and Cass winning the titles at WrestleMania, having a huge WrestleMania moment, but to keep the Club looking strong, they've been poor for a while, but they've finally got the titles. Let's keep them strong, have them win the match. Much like the previous match, Neville needs to stay strong, so he needs to win the title going into WrestleMania. Possibly there's going to be a ladder match at WrestleMania, they say. So Gallagher can win it then, but for now, keep Neville looking strong, keep the title on him. If he's doing well, I've got Neville to win this match as well. Then we've got the match that, if given time, will probably be the match of the night. Sami Zayn versus Samoa Joe. This is obviously, finally, Samoa Joe's first pay-per-view match on the main WWE roster. And obviously it was meant to be him versus Seth Rollins, until he injured him, unfortunately. So who knows how this match could go either way, because Joe was probably going to lose that match. So we could see Zayn winning this match, but they've got to keep Joe looking strong, surely. So hopefully it's given the time it needs to. It will be an awesome match of the night, and Joe winning, possibly by submission, I reckon. So it's Joe's first pay-per-view match. Will it also be Charlotte's first loss at a pay-per-view in a singles match? I don't think so, personally. I don't see why WWE would waste. They've built this streak up for 16 months, whatever it is. Why would you have a lose at a B pay-per-view like Fastlane? But it's just WWE talking about, so they could go do that way, but hopefully they don't. They have Charlotte win the match. She keeps the streak going and keeps the title looking strong. However, I reckon Sasha, I'm going to call it now, Sasha's going to cost Bayley the title, either by accident or possibly she's going to turn heel with this match. They might say that for Raw, I reckon. The rematch, Bayley gets a rematch on Raw, Sasha turns heel then. But we need Sasha to turn heel. She is 10 times better as a heel, and it will set up the fatal four-way for the WrestleMania perfectly. So I'm going for Charlotte getting her title back. And next up is Reigns versus Strowman. This match will probably be a good physical brawl, but let's face it, we're all going to be waiting to see will Undertaker show up or not. I don't think he will turn up, simply because he wasn't in too good a shape at the Rumble. I'm probably going to try and save him for WrestleMania. But I reckon, the good old gong will go off, distract Roman, Braun will pick up the win, and it will set up the WrestleMania match that people don't really want to see, but Vince wants to see it, so we're going to get it. Roman versus Undertaker at WrestleMania. So Strowman will pick up the victory here. And then finally we have our main event between Owens and Goldberg for the title. Now this match can go so many different ways. We have Jericho turn up, costing Owens the title. Brock Lesnar coming in, costing Goldberg the title. Maybe Owens just beating Goldberg flat out. But what I think is going to happen, what I want to happen, is Goldberg's going to beat Owens in 2 minutes. Just like he did to Brock. He's going to spear him once, spear him twice, jackhammer, and get the 3 count. Which is going to be a shame to end Owens' title like that, but that's what I think is going to happen. And the internet will obviously explode and go crazy that Owens has lost in 2 minutes. So that's the end of this video for my predictions. You've seen who I think is going to win. Let me know in the comments who you think is going to win and what's going to happen. And if you haven't already, please hit those like and subscribe buttons and help me hit my goal of 1,000 subscribers. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoy the pay-per-view.